So there are some really cool things about being a homeowner. The first thing, well, I can do whatever the hell I want. The really bad thing is that you have to pay the repercussions for your actions. Fortunately and unfortunately, I got to get some really good air because it is hot in here. The bad thing is that it's gonna cost me $6,000 for a new air conditioner. Now some of you guys may have wondered if that has taken the thunder out of me making videos, but we're not gonna stop. In this video, I'm gonna be showing you how Thunder Dragon can still be competitive. Just like how I can still be hot even when all of the doors are closed and fans are on everywhere. Even with the ban of Thunder Dragon Colossus, it's one of the more consistent decks. Hold on, I need a water break.
Is that my water?
And just when you thought your board was broken, you can replenish your field with a new electric current. Without further ado, let's jump on in. Alright guys, so we are on to the competitive Thunder Dragon deck. The main theme of this deck is to be able to make a break my board up to 7 disruptions. But the deck also has so many other things about it that makes it really powerful. I'm not saying that this deck is going to take a YCS by storm, mainly because there's no YCS to take by storm, but I think that this deck does have plenty of opportunities to go against the contending meta decks. Starting off with the monsters, we run 1 copy of Thunder Dragonlord. We actually can run multiple copies of this card. It is amazing for the strategy. It allows the deck to actually extend further by banishing some of those important Thunder Dragon monsters in your hand. 1 copy of Duo, 3 copies of Thunder Dragon Hawk, 3 copies of Thunder Dragon Roar, 3 copies of Thunder Dragon Dark, 3 copies of Thunder Dragon, 3 copies of Thunder Dragon Matrix, and 3 copies of Batteryman Solar. This is pretty much the Thunder engine, and the reason why we play 3 of every Thunder except for the Big Daddy ones is because of consistency. Every single one of these Thunder monsters we want to see in hand. Yeah, actually every single one of these Thunder monsters we want to see in hand, and if we do see them in hand, we have ways to get them into the graveyard. Batteryman Solar is easily the best monster, the best normal summon in the deck, because he does send those critical Thunder monsters to the graveyard, like your Thunder Dragon Dark and Thunder Dragon Roar, to allow you to extend your combos. Most importantly, Batteryman Solar is a little bit more important than Aloof Lupine because it generates a token, and this deck actually can use those additional monsters to make some pretty good link plays. Next, 3 copies of Luna the Dark Spirit, 2 copies of Quick Draw Synchron, and 1 Aloof Lupine. Quick Draw Synchron is also another addition to the deck. I don't feel like you have to play this card, but if you're a Synchro lover like me, then being able to spell summon Crystal Wing Synchro Dragons you decided to build for free, be able to gain resources, and punish the opponent? I mean, it's too strong, is it not? Moving on to the spells, it's a pretty low spell count. 3 copies of Thunder Dragon Fusion, 3 copies of Allure Darkness, 2 copies of Call by the Grave, 1 copy of Tuning, 1 Instant Fusion, 1 Gold Sarcophagus, 1 Monster Reborn, 1 Foolish Burial, and 1 Upstart Goblin. That brings us to a total of 40 cards for the main deck. It's pretty self-explanatory with the spell cards. Allure of Darkness and Thunder Dragon Fusion are maxed out because A, we want to be able to draw cards. Banishing those dark monsters could be very beneficial to us, and B, Thunder Dragon Fusion is amazing. Now I know there are some cards that Thunder Dragon players may be wondering why I'm not playing. The first one is probably Dimensional Shifter, and I don't feel the Dimensional Shifter is a bad card. It's actually amazing. Being able to make a one-sided Macrocosmos, because most of your Thunder Dragon cards love to be banished, it's A-okay by me. But when playing Dimensional Shifter in this particular build, I've realized 2 things. The first thing is that you want your Thunder Dragon Fusion spell card in the graveyard. And also when you make Predaplant Vert Anaconda, you can't send it to the graveyard. So it does create a situation where you don't necessarily want to be in. The second thing is that Dimensional Shifter, while working great with Batteryman Solar, doesn't really do anything else with the deck. It's just another brick to have in your hand, and we already have enough combo starters with Batteryman Solar, 3 being Luna, the rest being Quick Draw and Thunder Dragon Hawk. One thing I do want to point out is that this deck is heavily susceptible to hand traps. That's why I run 2 copies of Call by the Grave. I mean, so look, you have to consistently open the hand trap to beat my consistently makeable board. I think that I'll be able to make the board more than you'll be able to open that 1 hand trap. That's it for the main deck at 27 monsters or 26 monsters and 14 spells. Moving on to the extra deck, I don't think that there's any budget options because everything in here was fairly budget. You can pretty much build this entire deck with about $20 to $30, which is kind of cool. But the extra deck is where we do get a little bit more expensive. 1 copy of Apollosa the Bow Goddess, 1 copy of Unchained Abomination, 1 Nightmare Unicorn, 1 Topologic Trisbana, 1 copy of Predaplant Vert Anaconda, 1 Cross Sheep, Nightmare Phoenix, Nightmare Cerberus, IP Masquerena, 2 copies of Thunder Dragon Titan, 1 Commonary Attack, 1 copy of Twin-Headed Thunder Dragon, the OG that we run in the deck, Ultimate Azulkin, and Crystal Wing Synchro Dragon. I think that's 14. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I can't count. In case you didn't know, I just can't count. So anyways, there's some things that I bet you guys are wondering. First, why am I only playing 2 Thunder Dragon Titan? You see, I was playing 3 Thunder Dragon Titan at one point in time, and then I realized you can fusion summon Thunder Dragon Titan by using Thunder Dragon Titan as material. Essentially meaning that you'll never run out of Thunder Dragon Titan as long as you use 1 for material. That, and if you're summoning a 3rd Thunder Dragon Titan into the game, I don't know what you're doing. Like, you're literally fusion summoning way too much and not winning the game. One thing I want to highlight about this strategy is Twin-Headed Thunder Dragon. It's actually really funny to even mention this card inside of a Thunder Dragon deck because, like, why do you even play it? It becomes apparently obvious that if you have a card like Thunder Dragon and Thunder Dragon Fusion in your hand, you can't make Thunder Dragon Titan. And with Thunder Dragon Colossus being banned, you're in a really tight spot. Until you realize you can actually fusion summon into Twin-Headed Thunder Dragon and then special summon Thunder Dragon Titan by banishing a Thunder monster in your hand and Twin-Headed Thunder Dragon. Same thing with Commonary Attack. It's the reason why the deck relied on instant fusion so much, and I stayed true to it by keeping the Commonary Attack. Another card that we really want to talk about is that Predaplant Vert Anaconda. It's not a card that you necessarily have to have, but it's definitely a welcome addition. It means that anytime you can get 2 monsters on your side of the field, Quick Draw Synchron, Fairy Tail Luna, Batteryman Solar second effect, you can easily make a Vert, which means that you can always send that Thunder Dragon Fusion to the graveyard to allow you to summon that Twin-Headed Thunder Dragon. Because that was the card that you wanted to summon, right? It wasn't Titan. There's one card that I really want to stress that you could play without it, but I'd strongly suggest that you get it. IP Masquerena is the center of the deck. Being able to make IP Masquerena on your opponent's turns gives you so much access to resources that Thunder Dragons have. Whether it is linking off a Thunder Dragon Dark on your turn, getting you a free search and a disruption in Nightmare Phoenix or Cerberus, or making a Topologic Trisbana, being able to spell summon that Thunder Dragon Dark to the Trisbana, which not only banishes all spell and trap cards on the field, something that the deck can struggle with, it also allows you to get a free search. There's obviously options for Apollosa the Bow Goddess, as that's outrageously expensive. My thing is just play another Unchained Abomination. The card is bananas in the strategy. Anytime you activate your Thunder Dragon Titan to destroy a card, Unchained Abomination can destroy another card. And to make matters even worse, during the end phase, Unchained Abomination, I think it can destroy cards on your side of the field. Can it destroy cards on your side of the field? If a card on the field is destroyed, you can target 1 card on the field. That is good. You can destroy your own Thunder Dragon Titan. Not trigger your Thunder Dragons and Titans effect. Protect it by banishing your own Thunder Dragon monsters and then trigger their effect. So yeah, Unchained Abomination might be a card that you might want to consider playing inside of Thunder Dragon. But now that we're done with all that, let me show you guys a few combos. Okay guys, so on to the combos. Before we get into it, it's actually one card that I forgot to have in the extra deck. It's Union Carrier, which only reinforces that I cannot count. I've been playing with a 16 card extract for the longest, and we've been using that inside of the lockdown tournament. So if there was a card that we would probably cut out, it'd either be Nightmare Cerberus or Cross Sheep. I don't think either of those two are huge, but backtracking to Union Carrier, a lot of players use it to equip the Buster Whelp, which I mean, I guess it's not a terrible combo, and you could run it in your deck for a budget option, but again, there's so many decks that don't special summon from the extra deck. Buster Whelp just isn't a great card. If you guys want me to make a video about it, I will make a video about it, but I'm gonna show you guys a 2-card combo, a really simple combo for the Thunder Dragon strategy that does require you to play Union Carrier. It's your standard Batteryman Solar and Thunder Dragon Hawk combo, but unfortunately we won't be making Thunder Dragon Colossus. We'll just be doing some other cool things. Start off by normal summoning Batteryman Solar, using its effect to send a Thunder Dragon Roar from your deck to the graveyard. Use the effect of your Thunder Dragon Hawk to special summon your Thunder Dragon Roar, and then your Batteryman Solar will special summon a token to your side of the field. Use that token and that Thunder Dragon Roar for a link summon into your IP Masquerena, triggering the effect of your Thunder Dragon Roar to be able to special summon a Thunder Dragon Dark to your side of the field. Here's where things get really interesting, as your Batteryman Solar and the Thunder Dragon will be used for another link into your Union Carrier. Trigger the effect of your Thunder Dragon Dark to add a Thunder Dragon Fusion from your deck to your hand, and then activate the effects of your Thunder Dragon Fusion. From here, I'm going to fuse my Thunder Dragon Dark, Thunder Dragon Roar, and Thunder Dragon Hawk to be able to special summon to my side of the field a Thunder Dragon Titan. At the last thing I'm going to do, I'm going to use the effect of my Union Carrier to equip a Thunder Dragon Dark to my IP Masquerena. Now, this is a really cool combo for the simple fact that IP Masquerena on the opponent's turn can link off with my Union Carrier, sending the Thunder Dragon Dark to the graveyard to be able to special summon Unchained Abomination. Now, of course, you can summon your Apollosis to your side of the field, but that's only 2 disruptions. I'm going to show you guys to get 2 disruptions in a better way. Using the effect of your Thunder Dragon Dark, since it was sent from the field to the graveyard, you're going to add Thunder Dragon Matrix from your deck to your hand. Now, Thunder Dragon Matrix can be used to boost your Thunder Dragon Titan's attack by 500 points, but it also can trigger the effect of your Unchained Abomination to destroy another opponent's cards. That, and you still have 3 to 4 cards to deal with to be able to disrupt your opponent. Okay guys, so it's really easy, or it's a lot easier to show you guys how this deck operates in a quick test hand. It'll be really exciting to show you guys how this deck can still be really good, and it's actually better than just showing you 2, 3, and 4 card iterations, because the deck does rely on multiple cards in hand. So starting off, we're going to get Quick Draw Synchron, Thunder Dragon Matrix, Thunder Dragon Hawk, Thunder Dragon Dark, and Luna the Dark Spirit. Now, this is not the best of hands, but immediately you actually have a hand because of Quick Draw Synchron. Pitching the Thunder Dragon Dark will special summon the Quick Draw Synchron, banishing with Luna Dark to trigger the effect of our Thunder Dragon Dark to add Thunder Dragon Fusion. We'll also follow up by using Thunder Dragon Hawk to special summon the Thunder Dragon Dark, using both of these monsters for a Link-Row summon into Ultimate Azulkin, setting the Thunder Dragon Fusion, which will now summon us a Crystal Wing Synchro Dragon, and then we can normal summon our Thunder Dragon Matrix, use 2 monsters for a Link summon into our IP Masquerena, trigger the effect of Matrix to add another Matrix from deck to hand, and then finally use Thunder Dragon Fusion, shuffling in 3 Thunder monsters for the summon of a Thunder Dragon Titan. I think we did that so well, I can show you guys another one. Alright guys, so we're going to move on to the last combo sequence. Hopefully I can get you guys this really fast, and it's done at a pretty decent time. Allure Darkness, Thunder Dragon Roar, Tuning, Batteryman Solar, and Thunder Dragon in our hand. This is a pretty decent hand, as I'm going to go ahead and start off by normal summoning Batteryman Solar, using its effect. I think I'm going to send the Thunder Dragon Matrix from my deck to the graveyard. I think that might be the best possible outcome, yes. And then we'll follow up with the effect of Allure Darkness. We'll add an Aloof Lupine and a Thunder Dragon Matrix. I'll go ahead and banish my Thunder Dragon Roar, triggering the effect of Roar to be able to special summon that monster that I need to my side of the field, which is Thunder Dragon Dark. I'll next follow up with a Tuning. I'll use that effect to add a Quick Draw Synchron from my deck to my hand, and then shuffling my deck and milling off the top card, it is going to be a Thunder Dragon Fusion, which will be pretty good for the following turns. I don't know why I didn't do that, but I'm going to use Thunder Dragon. Luckily didn't draw into the other Thunder Dragons to add 2 more copies, and then pitch 1 from my hand to the graveyard to be able to special summon Quick Draw Synchron. Now, of course, I am forgetting something. I actually am able to special summon a token to my side of the field, so I'll use the Quick Draw and the Thunder Dragon Dark for an IP Masquerena, and then trigger the effect of my Thunder Dragon Dark to add from my deck to my hand that Thunder Dragon Fusion by setting, oh, why did those go to IP Masquerena? What am I thinking? Ultimate Azulkin. And then setting a card face down, I'll special summon Crystal Wing Synchro Dragon, and then I'll use my Batteryman Solar in my token for the Link summon of IP Masquerena. Finishing up, I'll use Thunder Dragon Fusion, returning 2 Thunder Dragon Fusions and a Thunder Dragon Roar for the summon of my Thunder Dragon Titan. And this is actually a really good hand. I have a Disruption with Thunder Dragon Titan. I have the ability to go into a Crystal Wing after, or Apollosa afterwards, and I have a Crystal Wing Synchro Dragon. Hypothetically, if I use the effect to destroy a card, that's 1, that's 2, and then this will be 4, which makes a freak ton of disruptions on the board. Following up, I can use the effect of Thunder Dragon Fusion to search another Thunder Dragon card, Thunder Dragon Dark, which will search another fusion, make another Titan, and proceed to go for game. Thank you guys so much for watching another segment of the TCGPLAYER. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, go ahead and give it a like, and if you really did, consider joining our Patreon. We have so many awesome rewards. I hope you guys are staying safe in this time of need and having a great day like I am.